far so good, Pixie. How are you? Daniel-san, show me how to pin the comment. What? Show me how to whack on and whack off. What? That wasn't part of the conversation. Show me how to sand the floor. Do I have to? Paint the fence. Hey, young, what's up? Check my music. Okay. Pixie, what did I say last night? Didn't I say come back, make a comment on the video, so that way when I look at it in the morning, I'll have a reminder. Did I not say that last night on the stream? I'm almost sure that I did. I just haven't gotten to it yet in my review. Thank you, Pixie. I appreciate you. All right, pin comment coming at you. Good morning, people of Earth. This is your overlord speaking. You will now do everything that I command. What? Comrade, what up? Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll be on camera right quick. Just give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Booyah! There we go. All right. No, I cannot. But hello there. I'm just going to call you Vaz. Because your name is kind of hard for me to pronounce. And it's only midday here for the Soulcactus, so. All right. Vaseline, never heard of it. Well, I have. I like to put it in my cowboy boots and then let it squish between my toes. Just kidding. That's gross. And plus, I don't have any cowboy boots anymore. Do you believe that, Pixie? I don't have any cowboy boots no more. I'll have to get some. I'll have to get some new boots. Yeah, you got it, striptease. Yeah, Burt Reynolds. He was such a fucking... He was such a dipshit in that movie. Bob Marley, Natural Mystic. Can you see my pinned comment? WD. Hi, good to see you. How are you? friend Boogie Nights and Smokey and the Bandit. Sneaky Brownie, how you doing? Good to see ya. Luann? I think it's, I don't know what he's talking about, picks. Yeah, I'm very sorry. We can't read your... No habla español, man. I think you can understand me, but I can't understand you. I know that I'm being translated into other languages out there. Hey, Emma, what's up? No, I don't know any Metallica. I'm just gonna call you 71. What's up? How you doing? No, I'll pass. Princeton Lee. NYC 999. How are you? Nasu. How are you? The Mystery Kitten. That's cool. No, I do not. Not much, James. How are you? Oh, thanks, NYC 9999. What do you want to hear something special for your stickers? That's much appreciated. Thank you. Stones? Okay, no problem. Sorry, I think my shit's a little off. Let me get it together and I'll get your Stones going, man. play 505 by the Beatles, Maggie? Hey, Tyler, what's up? Hagler. No. Hello, Seattle. I do not know any Manchester orchestra. You're welcome, NYC999. Thank you. We appreciate that kind of thing around here. If you guys want something played or whatever, you need to send a sticker or a super sticker. That's not a request hotline. The live stream's purpose is to help other musicians with anything they're struggling with. Any guitar players that need help with their gear, they need help with writing and recording music, they're looking to get advice on how to get gigs, or trying to find other people to play with. This is the place for all that shit. Read the description of the channel. You can read about my gear, my credentials, all that shit. Thank you much, Gerardo. It's easier to pronounce Aries or areas. There's like a dollar sign right next to where you put in your chat. There's like if you highlight it, it'll say show your support for Larry Soulcactus. When you highlight it with your cursor, it literally is like in the shape of a dollar with a dollar sign through in the middle. Jordan, I don't play Pantera. You should try with hi, how are you? You just came into somebody's house. You're a guest. I'm your host. Would you like some punch? I'll throw it in your face. SK Acoustics, can you play Hindi songs? No. Thank you, Pixie. Depanjan. Hello. Did I pronounce that correctly? Those clips, what's up? No. Because I don't really like him, so I would never say that. And my fans know that. Hey, dude, try saying, try saying hi, how you doing? Or sending a sticker if you want me to play some Angus Young shit, okay? Yeah? What does the pinned comment say? It says not a request hotline. What the fuck does that mean? It means not a request hotline. If you guys know how to write English, you know how to read English. Right? Not a foreign concept, at least not here. Although, with the education system being what it is in this country, my favorite guitar player is Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page. It's a two-way tie. Maggie, no. Hey, Tyler. So far, all right. How about you, man? How's it going? You know, so far, so good. No, I don't practice sweep picking in solos. Solos are just things that I'm playing at the moment that they need to be played. When you're in a live band, you know. Um, if you're playing cover tunes, you know, ideally it's cool to like quote some of the lead lines if you can of that person's solo. If not, just make up some cool shit and get people to react, hopefully. Hey, Dr. Rohit. Labacus Lemon, howdy. You're my favorite deputy. Sheriff Woody. You're welcome, Maggie. Can I play any hard rock songs? No. The hardest rock that I play is probably Led Zeppelin or early Black Sabbath. With that in mind, metal person, no. On the Slipknot. Oh, that's cool, Alexander. Hey, Mayaba. Or is it Mayaba? Oh, that's very cool, man. That's good stuff. Layla and Purple Haze are both good. And don't worry about, like, everybody plays that shit inherently different, so don't worry if you don't get it right. Or exactly perfect or whatever. Guitar Hero 27, what's up? Yeah, old Black Sabbath is great. Long live Ozzy. Uh, I can when somebody sends me a sticker. Lemon, I'll never play Jump by Van Halen because I'll never play any Van Halen. I don't play Van Halen, dude. I'm not that kind of guitar player. If you came to this stream thinking that that was a possibility, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Hey, Diego, why don't you make like a tree and leave? I play originals and do covers, yes. Pixie can vouch that I have 16 original tracks up for sale on my Patreon page, patreon.com / Larry Soulcactus. You can buy all 16 tracks. You can buy one track. You can buy two tracks, 3 track, 4 track, blue track, green track. Yeah, Alexander, sure. Only 32 likes. Yeah. Now give me my fucking biscuit. If you think it's cool, Alexander, send a sticker. No, I'm not playing anything else anybody else throws at me until stickers get sent. You want something played? Send a fucking sticker. It's not a request hotline. What is the purpose of this stream? Let's fucking read it. Because you're all just fucking not getting it. Purpose: to help others find their voice as a musician, guitar players, or to help with playing gigs or in bands. I have 40 years worth of gigging experience, recording and playing in various bands. I was the owner and operator of Soulcactus Sound from 2000 to 2007. Soulcactus Sound was an online boutique guitar retail gear store. I sold Bogner, Matchless, Victoria amps, Teese Wahs, AnalogMan, Keeley Electronic effects, and many more. Are you fucking getting it by now? I have recorded a CD called Meeting You. I've been featured in ToneQuest Report, June of 2004, for my Soulcactus signature amp, which was co-designed by me in conjunction with Victoria Amplifier Company. I never play anything note for note. I give an approximation of the music I play. It's sort of like my impression of it. I play a Gibson SG Junior with a Lawler Overwound P90. My amplifier, Swart STR Tremolo Combo amp with Soulcactus mods. Jensen P10R speaker and EL34 power tube. The amp has onboard reverb and tremolo. Effects that Larry Soulcactus uses: Retrosonic analog delay, full tone 69 and octafuzz and mini deja vibe, Vox reissue wah and Teese Electronics tuner. Don't like it? Fuck off. Go find another channel to watch. Well, motherfucker, you don't listen at all, do you? This one right here. Just go see them on tour. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Tao. Hey, Amir. Thank you. Gabriel. Thank you. Hold My Fighter. I like that. No, it's called Steady Rollin', Man, on 461 Ocean Boulevard by Eric Clapton. That's what it's called. Yes, Tao, it's a Gibson. TJ Wade, what's happening? How you doing? Yeah, SG Junior Tao. You obviously didn't come when I read off all my shit, so... It's clean because I practice clean. Get it? You want look. You want to be good? You want to be clean, articulate, accurate? Then the myth of Eric Clapton is no fucking joke. All right? For all those who think that that myth is a joke, it is not a joke. That's why he's still out there doing it. And you know what? For his age, he's fucking laying it down like nobody's fucking business as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to hear somebody better at his age doing what he's doing. Because there's not. I mean, I don't see Jimmy Page out there doing it. What the fuck is he doing? He's collecting dust. He's putting out books and great. Well done, dude. He could have been making so much music this whole entire time. After he got done with Robert Plant, he could have just gone and put a new band together and done music. I don't understand why he didn't. What a waste. Such a fucking disappointment. Okay, we're good. Well, I'll tell my older brother you said hello. Hey, Giant Space Butt. My favorite song. Don't believe everything you hear, Travis. That whole soldier soul to the devil shit, dude, that's bullshit. I mean, I suppose you can go to your local public library and read about it if you want. Read about how to sell your soul to the devil. Here's some things that you're going to need. You're going to need your blood. You're going to need some parchment paper. I don't know what else beyond that. But I know you're going to need those couple things. What would you say your favorite album is? Like of all time or by one specific band, Amir? I can't play AC/DC. If you can send me a sticker, I will play you some AC/DC. Travis, let's get one thing straight, dude. I don't need to impress anybody, dude. If you want to be impressed, you can go watch my other shit. Okay? But I don't need to sit here and dazzle you. If you want to be dazzled, just sit back and listen. Well that's very true, Pixie. I agree with that. Hey, Garan from Sweden, what's up? Play Rolling Stones. Read the pinned comment. Or send a sticker. Hang on one sec, Pix. Hey, BMF, dude, always a good time in the day to go fuck yourself. What's a sticker? It's the little rectangle thing with the dollar sign through it. It's next to where you're typing before you hit send to the room. Led Zeppelin 2. Are demons real? Yeah. They sure are, Wild Blueberry. They're very real. Hello, Juco Peter. Yeah, it literally says, show your support for Larry Soulcactus when you highlight the dollar sign. Not really sure how anybody could miss that. Only Thank you, I appreciate that, dude. Well, you came to a Tone Masters, live stream, so. I use 9s on this guitar, Patrick. Mystery King, thank you. Do I throw hands? What do you mean, Giant Space Butt? I don't understand. Hey, Dallas the Nerd, what's up? Who is my favorite guitarist? Ace Spade, Eric Clapton, and Jimmy Page. Cat Stevens, Father and Son, not a request online. Thank you. But I do like that song. And I do like Cat Stevens. No, I teach privately, Audrey. If you want to take lessons from me, you can email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com. Anybody can take privately from me. Just email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com. Okay, Giant Space Bud, I hear ya. That one was special for Giant Space Butt. Okay, Amir, bye-bye. Hey, ACDC, what up? Hey, William. CJW, I just said anybody can teach, but if you're not serious with the laughing emoji, you can, you know, F off. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, though. Thank you, Peter. Hey, William. Good, Demink, how are you? I'm probably saying your name differently today. How do you get your tone? All my shit's listed below, dude. I'm not going over it again. Read the description, man. I get my tone from my body. That's where tone resides. Not from the fucking equipment. I'm sorry if that's what you've been led to believe, but that's horseshit. You know why that's horseshit? I'm going to tell you why. Because the human being is the one who manipulates the gear. Without the human being, you have no manipulation of fucking nothing. The gear just sits in the corner and collects dust. Without the interaction of the human being, nothing gets made. So, the human being creates the tone. Tone comes from here. Alright? Let's just get that straight. Doesn't come from the gear. The gear could be a bucket of shit, but I'll still make it sound good. Catch my drift? Or do you need to go back to school again? Need to go back to school again? Dude, don't get me started on the tube screamer shit. I'd rather wipe my ass with a fucking tube screamer than use it, okay? Get yourself the right amp and the right guitar. Fuck the effects, man. Why do you think Angus Young is so good? He's straight guitar in the amp. He doesn't fuck around with effects. Why do you think his tone is so fucking great? Because it comes from him. But again, it's guitar and amp. It ain't the effects, man. The effect is you. Or the cable. You could look at it that way. Pixie Knickers and Overdrive, really made famous by Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's just, basically when you hit it, it pumps your tone with like a bunch of mids, and like it really just stacks your tone in the mids, which is like right here, and it affects your highs a little too. I really think it compresses the sound, and I don't like that. I like a more open and airy kind of sound. That's the lesson. School's over. School's out, man. Bring it back down. Yeah, I highly recommend a fuzz over an overdrive any day and every day of the week. So that's just me. You can do what you want. I'd also rather use like a DS1 by Boss distortion one rather than use an overdrive. Ciao, Franco. I know. It's pretty ridiculous, Giant Space Bug. You got to take the good with the bad. Yeah, Radical. You can practice to a metronome. I don't know what you're having issues with specifically, but if you're practicing scales and you want to get faster, you can use a metronome. That's cool, Dallas. Or, maybe you can seek out local private instruction. I always recommend that. Keith, you're more than welcome to go set up your own channel and do it, buddy. Oh, bar chords? Yeah, man, it just, you know what? Do yourself a favor. Get a lighter gauge of string. That'll help you out. That'll help you tremendous. Like, go down a whole gauge. And that'll help you out with your bar chords. Yeah, Sam, thank you. At least you said the person's name and not Negan. I'm still waiting to get a call from the dude's assistant and be like, yeah, Mr. Morgan would like to have a word with you. I'd be like, yeah, I'd like to fucking have a word with him. You know how difficult you're making my fucking life, pal? I'm like, I want to be like, dude, do you have any idea what it's like for me when I go outside my fucking house? It's not cool, man. Oh, yeah, Radical. Yeah, definitely switch to an electric because acoustic has so much more resistance and making contact with pushing down on the strings. Yeah. There was, when I grew up playing guitar in the mid 80s, there was one school of thought that was just like, well, you start acoustic if you want to play electric and go to electric. Yeah, that's horseshit. Nobody needs to fucking do that. If you want to play electric, just go right to it. That's what I did. Do it, Pixie. Take care of the business. Show her the business. It's a baseball metaphor. 3 strikes and you're out. Sheldon Lee Cooper said so on The Big Bang Theory. Kenish! Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. You're welcome, Radical. I hope that helps. Dallas, all you need to do is just start listening to music with headphones and try playing your guitar while listening to your headphones and see if you can't hear things like hear chords or notes. You might feel the vibrations and be like, oh, that's it, that's the note. through while you're listening to headphones, even though you can't hear your guitar, you'll still feel the note. You'll still feel it resonate. You'll still feel that resonate, and you'll be like, oh, that's it. That's the note that I'm hearing. Okay. That's a good way to ear train. Do they still make speakers with tubes, or is... No, William. Of course, they still make tube guitar amplifiers. Yeah, tube amplifiers are always going to be popular. You know, any pro player that's out there playing on a stage is going to be using a tube amp. And you can go buy tube amps anywhere and everywhere. Any mom and pop shop, any guitar center, whatever. You can buy them online. You can go through Reverb, find a deal there. Yeah, it's a much better sound, William. If you think my sound is good through what you're listening to, just imagine how it sounds here in my room. Because it sounds pretty stellar in here. Well, I can understand hating change. I'm not a big fan of change, but I've done a lot of change in my life, so kind of like, fuck it at this point. You'll get over it. You just be like, all right, whatever. I'm, just gonna go here and do whatever. The Proud Nerd. No, I cannot. Hello, Alexander. William, it wasn't a dumb question. It was actually a very useful question. Because believe me, younger kids, like anywhere between like 10 and like 15, they wouldn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know what the fuck a tube amp was. I had a PV Backstage Plus. It was a solid state piece of shit. Sorry. I mean, it was a fine amp for a beginner. You guys want to hear me play through something like solid state amp? This is gonna trip you guys up. I think I have a battery. I do. Here's where my sound is coming from now, folks. Wow, right? Sound from this? It's a battery, speaker, and some wires encased in this plastic enclosure. Anybody remember the little smoking amps? This was like the next evolution of them. This was like the last evolution of them. You can actually, there's another input, and I could hook it into an amp speaker, like an extension cabinet, and it will sound a lot bigger than this, and it's really cool. But yeah, I used to sell these at Soulcactus Sound. That's why I have one left. So, but that was just to show you, like, basically, I'm going to sound like Larry Soulcactus no matter what I play through. I could go to Guitar Center, play on a different guitar, different amp, but I will still sound like me because everything is coming from me. That was my point with the tone. The tone resides in the player. It's not really in the gear. The gear definitely helps because it helps us express what we want to express and convey. It helps us emote, right? That wasn't a hypothetical. The answer should be yes. Thank you, William. Do I know any Stevie Ray Vaughan? No. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know what Megadeth is. Thanks, Will Hall. How'd you get that name? Will Hall. I like it. Short and simple. Easy to remember. Not like my name with many, many syllables. Dude, this ain't the Joker stream. Can I play some Beatles? Astra, I can when somebody rocks the coin right into the slot. Yes, Jesse, I use slide. That's twice. One more strike and you're out. That's it. Bye-bye. Please read the pinned comment. I have the right guitar for what? Exactly. I have the right guitar for right now is what I have. Yeah, except I don't play Thunderstruck, man, so sorry. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. I talked about it yesterday. One of my favorite quotes comes from the Blues Brothers, which is Elwood saying, "Fuck this noise." What do I play? I play my original music. I play stuff by Eric Clapton, stuff by Led Zeppelin, some other classic rock shit, country stuff, jazz stuff. Oh, that I can do. We can do that. Thanks, Pixie. Yeah, I like that one. Thanks, William. Thanks, Pixie. Cool, I'm glad you think so, but I'm not going to play it. Dude, I played harmonics last night in the video live stream. Watch that or take a lesson. But don't order me around. Read the pinned comment, folks. Not a fucking request hotline. I don't know how many fucking times we can fucking say that in a fucking stream, but it seems like a fucking lot. Wow, you really are a dumb motherfucker. Thank you, Pixie. Hey, Scoop! What's up? I know you're not my Scooby, but you're still the Scooby that came here the other day. You're welcome. How you doing, man? Good, Victor. How are you? Thank you. I do like Stevie. He helped me get sober, so I appreciate that. His example helped me get sober. Once upon a time. I agree, Pixie. They just don't care, and it is rude as fuck. I agree. Thanks, Steve Turner, too. Hey man, I'm not here to hawk your products. You should have messaged me privately, dude. Don't come on here and hawk your shit. That's not what the streams are about. I'm alright, Jack. How are you? Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, I understand. Good and tired. Jam. It's called Sweet Sister Pain. You can buy it on my Patreon site. Patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. Is he really playing live? No, it's fucking tape recorded. Yeah, it's fucking live. Jack, I'm more of a Fender guy when I actually go out and play live because they're just more reliable to me in that kind of environment. But at home, I prefer playing on Gibsons. Just because scale length is easier with my severe carpal tunnel syndrome. So that is a factor. And that's why I'm currently not playing Fenders, because scale length is longer, but the tension is a lot tighter because of the longer scale length. So my hands don't really, yeah, my hands really don't like it all that much. They'll hurt a lot more after I get done playing on a Strat or a Tele than they would on a Gibson. All my gear is listed in the description below. If you could click on the, it's a, like, please read more. You highlight the more button, the drop down box will appear. Do I like Townes Van Zandt? I really don't listen to Townes Van Zandt, but I have nothing against him. Yeah. They are. I mean, I would say Smith & Wesson would be my comparison to Fender, but I get what you're saying, dude. Only because I'm a Smith & Wesson guy. Canic to me is like a Gibson. Those things are ready to fucking rock and roll. But I equate Fender to a Smith & Wesson. Like, very reliable. It will get the job done. No problems and no questions asked. If you don't think so, watch my performance videos of me playing with DC Traffic when I use my Esquire. And tell me that that doesn't kick ass. Because that thing was the bee's fucking knees. Hey, Antonio. Glad you agree, Jack. Okay, Steve Durrell. Never heard of the dude you're talking about before, but all right. Jack, it's not a stupid question. I am actually not a car guy. I could care less about cars. I look at it as something, I need something reliable to get me from point A to point B. I'm not, look, Jack, honestly, I could have all the money in the world and I'd still probably drive the same car or maybe a little bit above its station, like an SUV or something, just so I can have bigger cargo space for the gear. But I still, like, I wouldn't go crazy and have like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and that kind of shit. That's just not me. I'm gonna get into my $15,000 Hyundai and my Elantra and fucking drive to where I need to go. I really could care less about cars. Cars to me are, it's like they're like status symbols in our society, right? And I just don't care for that keeping up with the Joneses shit. I had enough of that growing up where I grew up, dude. I don't need it in my life anymore, and I still am surrounded by it. It fucking grosses me out. Yes, Lee. I'll tell my older brother Jeffrey you said hello later when I see him for dinner. Pinned comment is usually above. You only like the old ones? Yeah, old ones are cool. Like, Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. That shit is cool. I can respect that. That's cool, Jack. Thank you, Pixie. I appreciate that very much. It's bright yellow? Like a bee? Thank you, Pixie. I wasn't sure if it was like on my computer, it shows it at the top. Go Eleanor, yeah. Yes, indeedy. Sure, mirrors coming off. It's a little glue, a little paint. No problem. I'm a little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little respect. I think that's probably my favorite Nicolas Cage movie, if I have one. Is my guitar named Lucille? No, but it'll be pee-pee pants real soon, real time. What kind of music do you think Negan would play on the guitar? I'm thinking he's kind of a Led Zeppelin, kind of classic rock kind of guy. I think he wakes up and he blasts Mississippi Queen. That's what I think. He seems like that kind of guy. John Wick's Mustang. Yeah, there you go. He killed him with a fucking pencil. And he does later in the movie. He uses a pencil to kill a guy. Do I play the Beatles? Sometimes. How about you? Don't question. Two guys in a bar. Yeah, I'm hip. Keep going. Bad to the Bone. Lee Elrod. I'm going to pass on that one. Favorite Beatles album? Abbey Road. I thought you were going to say favorite Beatle. It's going to be like Paul McCartney. Eric Clapton, Wonderful Tonight. There you go. What's my favorite Zepp album? Zepp 2. Well, George, if you are impressed, you could always send a sticker. Because we like that kind of a thing. Same thing with Alex, if he liked what I just played for him. Not crazy about Interpool. Hey, 420, what's up? I like your name. Yes, Dennis, I play the skin flute along with my guitar, but not at the same time. When I go to record, Dennis, sometimes I'll play percussive stuff and bass on my songs. If I don't have a good bass player, I'll just do it myself, provided the studio has a bass for me to play. How about Elvis? Don't question. Sing that one very well, so I'd have to have somebody else sing it. Just play like Chet Atkins? Yeah, okay, sure, I'll get right on that for you. Give me a break, dude. Oh, AC/DC, you like the video of him singing when he's like beady-eyed Clapton? And he's like 3 sheets to the wind. He might be actually like 36 sheets to the wind. He looks so butt drunk wasted in that video footage singing that, and his voice sounds horrible. It's really like, you can tell how much the alcohol and the cigarettes just degraded his voice in that time period. It's awful to see him like that. When you drink, listen, people, when you drink to the point of your body is ulcerating inside and you're on death's door, that ain't a good place to be. Just FYI. What's my favorite movie unplugged? That makes no sense. Thank you, Curtis. Hey, Badass British Guitar, how are you? I've been checking out your videos. Good job, my friend. I like the one that you put up yesterday. Did you put up a new one today? I've been like not checking yet because we're gonna wrap up the show here. But if you guys haven't checked out Badass Brutus Guitar, go over to his YouTube page and check out his collaborations. He gets musicians from all around the world to play on his original music, and yours truly is one of those people. It's called the Watapacha Project, so check it out. I've got a few of them. Well, I think I've got all of them posted. If you go to postings like the community, got some posted there. There's some posted in videos if you go to the Larry Soulcactus homepage on the YouTube. Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page, Jack Carroll, or Jack Carbonell. How do you say your last name? Carbonell? Or is it Carbonell? Or am I just missing the mark entirely, dude? What's my... Oh. I don't have one, Tyler. I never liked the whole MTV Unplugged. I like the Eric Clapton and the Stevie Ray Vaughan one the best. Oh, did you hear that, people? Yeah, Martin. SG. Woohoo! Cool, Jack. I'm glad I could do that for you. No, I think I'm going to wrap it up, though. All right, people, thank you for joining the live stream today. Thank you for your stickers. Giant Space Butt. Pixie, thank you for being a mod. Hey, Waver, how are you? I'm just ending it, dude. I'm sorry. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Will. Anyways, thank you guys for all being here. William, Tyler, the rest of you. Jack, thank you. ACDC, thank you. Don't Question, thank you. Dennis, 420 Wasted, thank you. Leora, thank you. Trying to think if that was pretty much everybody that I remember. All right, so you can subscribe for here if you're. You can subscribe to here if you're a new person. All right, a newcomer, right? Hit that like button. Also, you can go over to my Instagram page at Larry Soulcactus, and you can follow me over there. That's free to do. You can go to Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus, and find my music there. And that's it. We'll be back here at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the evening stream. So that'll be 8:30 for you East Coasters, and then 7:30 for you middle of the country people. All right? Midwesterners, I believe. So we'll catch you next time. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you. Hang loose, all right? Love you guys. Thank you.